So, have you been wondering how to be an NIMC agent and you felt like you don't have the whole required budget yet? Like you are not actually financially okay to chest the total cost of getting your own personal license and then buying your own personal device to run the whole stuff. Okay, you don't have to fear because there is still an option for you to still work. Okay, depending on how serious, how intentional you are about your entrepreneur journey. Okay, I will just give you two example on how you can still work as an NIMC agent even though you don't have the license yet and you don't have your own personal space. Okay, now the first step into this is probably to just be a modification agent. Okay, when I say modification agent, in the sense that everybody believe that once you are doing NIN, once you are into NIN business, you must be able to do full NIN registration and full NIN registration, both adult and children, and then you should also be able to do correction of NIL details from date of birth, phone number, address, and email, even local government origin. Okay, but then there are some instances whereby some people they are only offering, they are only into the modification aspect of NIN based on the fact that NIMC already made it easy to correct information. So instead of going fully into the whole thing, so they just stick to one aspect of it, and then when they get job pertaining to registration that they don't do, so they collect it and send it to people that are doing it, like they send it to us or other people that are doing it. So those ones, they are registered as non-appearance registration. Okay, so that's just it. So now I don't want to be talking about the enrollment aspect because this video is not about the enrollment aspect. This video is all about the modification aspect and how to be affiliate, should I say work in partnership, or should I use the common term middleman? I have to be a middleman. Okay, let's assume you are probably a student, or even though you might not even be a student but you don't have access to device tools that you can use like system, which is basically mandatory. Then I think working as the middleman partnership, like an affiliate person, is actually the best option for you. But if you have your own personal system, like you have system that you are using personally, then I will suggest you just pay a one-time fee, a one-time payment for acquiring the whole knowledge on how you can do every type of modification. You will learn how to do the modification, how to get the required document for each modification that is required without stepping out of your comfort zone. Without even stressing, maybe going to court to go and get affidavit or going to secretariat, anywhere. Everything can you can do everything at the comfort of your zone. Okay, so that's probably if you have your own personal system that you are using, or you have access to system that you can use. So but if you know that you don't have system that you can use at all, like you are in a tight situation, then you can just work as in partnership as a middleman with somebody or me. You contact me on my email address, so on how to you get a reduced price on the wood stuff. Then the amount that is reduced will actually be the one that you are going to pocket, and depending on your client or your location, you can even get more than the reduced price yourself. Let assume um let assume the name registration, let assume a name modification is to be done at the price of 1,000 naira initially, like it is done at the price of 1,000 naira, and then you are trying to be in partnership, to work in partnership rather than standing alone yourself. Then you will get it at the rate of, let me just say, 500 naira, at half priced. So me cutting the 500, me cutting the fee into two equal half does not automatically mean that your own final fee that you will be bargaining with your client should also be 1,000 naira. It could be 2,000 naira, it could be 2,500, it could even be 3,000 naira. So me personally, I don't need to know your negotiation with your client. I won't know. So your own is just to give me the job, you pay me while I deliver my job. So you'll have probably pocketed your own profit, just that you are just going to pay me my own fee. So that's the affiliate aspect, and partnership aspect, of the middleman aspect. So that's it. But if you have your own personal system, I will advise you to probably get the one time training. Okay, so I already have the video uploaded at in the YouTube section already. But then you can just email me as usual or contact me. I have my number too in some of my videos. So you contact me and we will talk about any of your choice depending. But if you are financially buoyant, like you have the enough capacity, so I will just say you do everything together. You work on your license, you get your own personal kit, and then as your license is processing, rather than waiting, you'll be using the modification to let people know that you are already doing this. So before your own setup eventually gets properly documented and all that, people will already be patronizing you, giving you referrals, knowing that okay, this is actually what you are into. So and with that, I think it is cool. Okay, so because I'll be attaching some footage to this video so that you can see what I'm talking about, probably some charts, not some charts, just some charts to show you what I'm actually talking about. So and this thing, you can do it remotely, it can be done remotely and also physically, which means sometimes if your client is actually not in your vicinity, in your state, okay, you can do the modification for them. And if also they are there with you physically and all that, but probably you are busy, you can just document their details and tell them to come back, and then you can also do it in front of them. Just that you are going to apply formalities and settings to each depending on what you are trying to do at that particular time. Okay, And also, please, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment and share. If you have any question, drop in the comment section below. I will answer it. And I hope to see you in the future. Peace out.